Right, Aries. General reading for you from 21 till 31 August. Take it as it resonates. There is no such a thing as coincidence in this universe. If you are here, there is a message here for you, whether you're Aries, cross-watching, dealing with an Aries. And when you come across that message that is for you, take a nice deep breath, claim it for yourself, say yes to it. We're going to do your reading. We're going to start with your challenge, clarify, and then end up with an oracle message for you. So let's see what we've got for Aries 21 till 31 August, starting with your challenge. And your challenge is the world energy, Aries. So this is when we are having difficulty letting go, releasing things. And the thing about letting go is that it's got such a bad reputation that letting go has to be difficult, challenging, somebody wins, somebody loses. Doesn't have to be this way. This is a normal merging from one point to another point, all right? It is the seed that is placed in the ground and is now germinating and starting to grow like a little, like a little green thing that starts to push to the ground. It's that next step in evolution, that next step in life for you, that next normal step in life for you, Aries, that takes you to that beautiful new level that you are going to. I do remember that the reading that I did for you last week was a little bit of a challenging one. So it seems to me that some of you did really go through your challenges and now you sort of, got everything that you needed to get and now you're going to the next level. You can always refer back to that reading if you need to. Let's look at your energy in the current moment as well as your power in the moment, what is influencing at this moment. And you have got the 10 of Swords and the 4 of Swords. So this is a space of releasing once again and letting go. Your power lies in the fact that you can, I can say, almost see at this moment how letting go of what you would typically hold on to before, what you would cling on to, how letting go is actually really beneficial for you. Do your best to release with peace. Do your best to respect everyone. But whatever you do, don't sacrifice yourself. Don't throw yourself under the bus. Definitely growing to a brand new level of strength over here, brand new level of being. Silence is really highly recommended for you at the moment to allow a lot of universal communication and guidance to come through for you, Aries. It might be a very good time to maybe, if it's possible for you, just do like an outing for a weekend, go somewhere, especially if you live in the hustle and bustle or there's a lot of sort of like conflicting energy around you, or maybe, in that case, it might be a nice idea to sort of take yourself away a bit. Go sit on a mountain, go sit by a river, go take a nice drive, anything like that. Go watch the city lights, just something to get away, even if it means that what I used to do when I lived in the city is, and this was during lockdown, a hard lockdown, so we couldn't go out. And what I would do is on my laptop, I will put on one of the sounds that I like the most, which is sort of like river water flowing over around pebbles or rain or the seashore, or one of my other favorite sounds, wind blowing through palm trees, and so what it does, it kind of brings that sense of calm into your life, and that allows more communication, more universal guidance to come through for you, and that is highly recommended, especially meditation, anything that really calms you down. Let's see what has brought you to this point. What are the influences from the past? What can you learn from the past there for you? So I see that for some of you, there was sort of opportunities to do things the way that that they've been done before, repeat that same old pattern basically as before. I can see that many of you stepped away from that. I can see that brought beautiful balance in your life, and I can also see that it led to some separations, separating from people, separating from a connection, separating from a relationship, family ties, friendship ties. I can see that for some of you, you realize that there was so much drama that was happening. Maybe someone or group of people will bring so much drama into your life, decided to step away from that, sort of distance yourself from that. That brought beautiful balance into your life. It really drew that positive manifesting universal energy into your life. And yes, even though it was a good thing, there were some challenges, but I feel that now you are at that space where you are rising to your full potential, basically, Aries, which is incredible. You know, rising to your full potential over there. Really, really like the idea of that very, very much. All right. So let's just see for you, what is the potential outcome? Where is all of this taking you going forward? And then we're obviously going to clarify for you. I hope you're doing good. Oh, nice. Okay, so financial breakthroughs going forward, source coming through. I see many of you following your heart, and the beautiful thing is, so two things predominantly happening for you here going forward. One, beautiful financial breakthroughs, unexpected money, unexpected resources, unexpected opportunities. For many of you, I just feel something going easier and faster than you may have initially anticipated. So you may have thought it's going to take 10 months, and now it takes like 3 weeks or 3 months, that sort of thing. I see you going for love, and I also see that love going for you, all right? So that is actually really, really beautiful. Like two hearts opening towards one another. Let's clarify and see what we've got for you, beautiful Aries. So we're going to start there in the recent past, and we're going to see what is the guidance there for us in the recent past. First card flipped over there. Let's see what we have. So this is almost like when we realize that you're out of sync with your own highest good, you're out of sync with your potential, you're out of sync with how good your life can be. There's a big window over there, so it's very shiny. Sorry, I'm going to cover it up actually after this reading, so I do apologize for that. I meant to do it already, but then I got lost in the conversation before I started doing your reading. But there was definitely a sense of some of you, I feel that you were there for everyone, tried your best to be there for everyone, tried your best to help, to support, to guide, to provide, you know. You can see some of you opened your doors towards others, and it's almost like you just couldn't open your heart though, you know. It's like there was a little warning bell. But despite your best efforts, it's like some of you kept on being left out in the cold. This could be a financial issue where some people expected you to do certain things and was just assumed that it's fine, it's great, it's cool, whatever, you know, you must just do it. I can see that you stepped away from a lot of those energies that really weren't serving you positively. And what you sort of did, Aries, is you flipped the energy. And then what you basically did is what I call your magical magnet, you know, which is the things that you attract by default, depending on what's going on inside. You know, when you're not so good, you attract crap, and when you're doing better, you attract good things. And I can see that for many of you, you flipped that switch where you automatically started to attract good things, where you may have thought that in order to get what your heart desires, that you might need to move, you might need to change jobs, you might need to make all these major changes, where you realize when you sort of change the environment that it's almost like your luck sort of, you know, flipped in a positive way. It's just really your energy was different, and also the energy in the space became different, because remember that you know, your home where you live, your physical space, it's alive. You know, when you speak to anybody that really responsibly practices energy, you know, they understand that your home, your yard, your space, your apartment, whatever, it's alive, it's a living space, and you've got a strong influence on that space in the same way that that space has got a strong influence on you, but the predominant influence comes from us. And I can see that you change the space. So your space itself almost became like a beautiful magnet, attracting very positive things to you, pretty much by default. All right, let's clarify your current space. So there is either you or could be the person that you're dealing with, but really starting to consider being with someone else, starting to consider building something beautiful with someone else, which can actually be very, very successful. I see you focusing on your future. I see you focusing on what is positive. I see you focusing on what it is that I can do. I see many of you being very ready to give your heart, whereas before you might have been quite opposed to it maybe, or not so fully in, maybe 98% in. ready to start building something beautiful with someone new. And I see a lot of successful potential for that connection. Beautiful, successful. And it just, obviously brings you all the other goodies in life. Because when we're good inside, and that's what makes love such a magical power, and you definitely want to catch my reading next week, because I'm going to do a love reading for you for the month of September. But very, very beautiful there. When we change inside, we start to automatically attract that beautiful energy of love. Going forward, it's almost like you're going forward, this person that you're dealing with, they are training you, but it's almost like you're training one another, but or supporting one another. You like that help that the other one needs. So either you, the person you're dealing with, possibly both of you, it's like you've got so much to do that it's a little bit difficult to always get to everything that it is that you are, supposed to be doing. And because this is such a beautiful connection, you are able to, very grasping this possibility in energy. Because remember, energy is always a possibility. And I can see that for many of you, it's almost like you're tired of having to do everything always on your own, and you're getting this beautiful divine counterpart that comes in and that beautifully supports you with everything. And I feel that especially financially, time-wise, all of those type of things, the two of you are basically like a blessing to one another. Really, really beautiful stuff. All right. This is when we are dealing with our soulmate, that it becomes like this. It's a really beautiful thing. So both you and the person that you are basically dealing with, this is dealing with your soulmate. All right. And it's about dealing with your soulmate, or your twin flame, you can basically call it, because it is a beautiful divine twin flame connection. This you are ready and they are ready. And when you are both ready and you come together, then something that you might have wished about before, thought about before, tried before, could never somehow get it going. There was always that something, but when you are both ready, then it just beautifully works out, and you're in the space where you're both ready, which is amazing. All right, let's see what we've got in oracle energy for you. If that resonates, go ahead and like the video. I always appreciate the love. Subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you know when your love reading is coming up next week and every other week after that. Let's see what oracle energy from the Sacred Destiny Oracle do we have for you, Aries. It is no, it is Sacred Traveler Oracle by Denise Lynn, because we are all on this road, in this life. Grace and gratitude. And it says, through gratitude, joy expands. And so this is really that space of, where when you are grateful for what you have right now, you are opening the door for you for more. And with this energy that you are moving closer to, the more you are grateful, and that almost comes like sort of automatically for the two of you, the more you are grateful for what is happening, the more your joy expands, the more your joy expands, the more that magical magnet starts to automatically attract positive things for you. So you can really be looking forward to a space where things get better and better and better and better and better for you all the time, without you possibly needing to try that hard. I really sense luck being on your side at the moment, Aries, which is really, really fantastic. And this is a space in which you can create miracles. So luck on your side, and a space in which you can create miracles, and also a space in which you can make that beautiful divine connection with your divine counterpart, your twin flame energy. Very beautiful stuff. Lots of positive promise here for you. All right. So that's what I got for you, Aries. I hope that helps. If any of you are interested in a deeper exploration of your energy, you can always book a personal reading. The details are in the description. Also, check out the link for my step-by-step tarot reading course. That link is in the description. The first couple of lessons are free, so you can first determine whether you actually want to study with me or not. There's a link for my free oracle card course, and most certainly check out this free guided hypnosis for releasing negative energy and attachments that's coming up on your screen right now as well. From my heart, namaste, love and light. I'll see you next week. Bye.